Well, hello there. Good morning, guys. So, let me tell you guys what I have been doing since you last saw me in the last video. So, y'all know we love Campeche, and today we are in Palenque. My bus left Campeche a 1:20 en la mañana, madrugada. I got to the bus station at 6 p.m. and I just worked. I edited some videos, content, because I feel like that's something that I don't want to say I'm struggling with, but it's like on the forefront of my mind. Like, don't forget to post content. Don't forget to post content. And when I mean post content, I mean as far as like, because that's how my clients find me, is through my content, like I got to post my content. So, in the midst of me living life, traveling, exploring, having all of these wonderful experiences, I'm like, okay, let me remember to work, edit these videos, post the content, because we still got to help the moms. There's still moms out there that need to lose weight. There's still moms out there that need help with their mom belly. There's still moms out there that are thinking about getting surgery, spending $5, $10 plus $1,000 to get chopped up. There's still moms out there that are heavily considering risking their life just because they want a nice fit body. And I'm gonna just be the one to tell you, surgery is not gonna give you a fit body. Only strength training will give you that. I slept on the bus, obviously, like 1 a.m. It was like 9 hours. It was like an 8-9 hour drive. Yeah, it wasn't bad. The only thing is, like, there was this man that was literally snoring so loud, and he was all the way in the back of the bus. And I know why he sat in the back of the bus now, because he knew he was going to be snoring like that. Like, I think he has sleep apnea, because what the hell? Like, when I tell y'all, this man was like choking in his sleep, and I was like, literally, I wasn't next to him, but I could still hear him. And like, I stood up and I looked at that man, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you need to get a hold of that. But anyways, and then his wife was just sitting next to him sleeping. I was just like, it could not be me for real. Like, I'm glad that they love each other and he found someone that accepts him as he is, because I cannot accept anybody that would snore like that. It just couldn't be me. So anyways, that was the only thing. Of course I put my headphones in, and this is the place that I'm staying at. It's actually kind of like these camping grounds. I'm not going to be like in a tent or anything, but it's like little cabins back there that I'm going to walk around and show you guys in a minute. I got here at 9 a.m. I showered. I had to, get myself together, get cute for you guys, because the way I be meeting people out here that like want to take a picture with me, I'm like, ooh, I cannot be looking ratchet. That's the update. Okay, so they have a restaurant right there, and then a little creek, and then more cabanas back there. So cute. So yeah, this place actually has camping grounds too, that you can stay here for like, I think it's like $5 a night, but they don't give you the tent. You have to bring your own tent and camp stuff. So yeah. Wow, look at these flowers. Ooh, so beautiful. Wow. Wow. So beautiful. So as you guys know, most of the places we've been have been like near a lot of water. So I'm really enjoying that this is like full of greenery and full of nature, because that is my second favorite place to be. If I'm not in water, then I would love to be in the jungle, surrounded by wildlife, which is so crazy because as a girl, I grew up very like my mom was like always afraid of like bugs and like critters and spiders, like just lizards, spiders, like all the creatures, all the nature creatures. We grew up seeing her like yell and scream and shout. You know what I mean? So obviously, like, I grew up to be afraid of those things as well. But that's really another reason why I love traveling, and especially being in Mexico, because you really become a different person. Like, look at these. It tells you what each plant is, so, and you can like scan it. It's cool. But yeah, you really become. Ooh, they have so many cool plants here. You really become. Shut up. Is this a mango tree? This says it is a mango tree, but I don't see. Pero no veo mangos. Look at the butterflies. Oh, it's just something about like being surrounded by butterflies that just warms my heart. There's no mangoes on here. They probably collect them so that people can't eat them. But yeah, like being out here, you just really become a completely. Oh, there's an iguana. It's an iguana. They run so fast. Okay, sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you guys, I became a completely different person. Like, I remember last year when I first came out here, I was like, you stay in the little Airbnb or whatever. And I remember, like, this is when I really first got over my fear, was because the place I was staying in obviously was in the jungle. And the door, it was like just like a tiny little piece of air under the door. And it was like one time a scorpion had came in, and that I was very afraid. I went to the neighbor and I was like, si me puede ayúdame, por favor, ayúdame. And he came and killed it for me, which I hope he receives good karma for the rest of his life for that, because I don't know what I did. So yeah, he killed the scorpion for me. But even after that, a lizard, this is really when I stopped being afraid, because I remember I did my best to keep the critters out, but a lizard had got in and I was trying to get it out, and it actually ran under the bed. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to accept it. So that's when I first learned to not be afraid. Oh, this one has fruit on it. What is this? Are these limon? These are limon, you guys. They literally grow their own fruit out here, which is so cool. That is so cool. It's literally a lime tree, you guys. You can see the lime. See the lime? So yeah, that was the first instance. That I had to accept, because also too, I was in the jungle. I can't be mad for lizards being around. So that was the first time that I had to accept, and I was okay. It's not. I did go to sleep. I stayed at that place for a month, and I never found the lizard. I don't know where it went. I never saw it again. So that was the first instance. And then, you guys, another thing that really did it for me, you guys. Shut up. There's chickens here. Oh my gosh. There's chickens. Oh my gosh. Stop. I'm on a freaking farm. How cute. I'm on a farm in Mexico in Palenque with chickens. Oh my gosh. Can I go look at them? Or is that weird? Casa Frutales. So this is here. But yeah, so that was the first instance. And then another really scary thing that happened. That was scary, but it made me realize fear is literally non-existent. It's all in your mind. It's a white butterfly. These chickens walking around. Oh, it's like actual chickens out here, you guys. Look at all these chickens. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You can tell I was raised in the city, for real. The way I'm out here gasping. Well, I think that's someone's house over there, so I'm not gonna go there, but so yeah, I was walking one time. I left the place I was staying at, and you guys, I was walking, and when I closed the door behind me, I felt something on my shoulder. I felt something on my shoulder. I thought it was a bug. So, I went like that. I looked. It went off. Nothing was there. So I was like, okay, whatever. Y'all, I was walking for about 10, 15 minutes. I made it all the way to the road. Because Mexico be having a lot of you gotta be walking all the way out to the paved road. So I made it all the way to the road. Tell me why. You guys, I'm walking and there was a lizard chilling on my arm. Chilling. ¿Qué? En serio? So I freaked out, because obviously you see a freaking lizard on your arm. What else are you gonna do? So I freaked out. I was just screaming. But again, I was on the road, so I couldn't really run nowhere. I was gonna get ran over. So I just was jumping around. I was jumping, screaming, get off me, get off me. And I would never forget that moment, because it made me think that lizard was on me the whole time, chilling. Caught a ride. Ooh, they have a rambutan here. So cool. So yeah, after that. Hola. Hola. Los chickens, ¿los pollos por aquí o someone else's casa? ¿Alguien casa?
No, son de aquí.
¡Aquí!
Sí.
¡Wow!
Hay aquel lado hay bastante pollos.
Oh.
Hay bastante.
Oh, so cute. Gracias. So funny. So no, those are chickens. Oh, look at this really cool plant right here, you guys. This is such a cool plant. Wow. Okay, so back to the story about how I stopped being afraid of lizards and became a new person. So that was the second time. That was the second incident, was the lizard on my arm. And then the third incident that really solidified that I am literally not afraid of critters in the jungle was another place I was staying at, separate place. And this place specifically actually had a backyard just like this. And you guys, if you go back and watch my videos, you'll know exactly what place I'm talking about, because it literally looked just like this. And that says only staff. Oh, only staff can go that way? Huh. I want to go though. What if I just went down there? I'll be good. I'll follow instructions. It's the ADHD in me that doesn't follow instructions. Basically, it says enjoy. Disfruta de la selva con precaución. Basically, there's critters here. Oh, they have pineapple. Shut the front door. Is this a pineapple tree? Stop. I don't see any pineapples. But it says it's a pineapple tree. Honey pineapple. Is this what pineapple trees look like? Anyways, sorry guys, I keep losing my train of thought, and if you guys know anything about me, you'll understand. Okay. But the last thing that made me not afraid and solidified it was, oh yeah, the place I was staying at. I did not even take my ADHD medicine today. I didn't actually take it for like a week, so I probably should take it. But anyways, that place I was staying at, you guys, lizards were somehow able to get in, like even with the door closed. And I know this because I would open the curtains and there would be lizards on the curtains. Open the door, lizards run under the couch. I would be laying down in bed. There were not lizards in bed, but I would be laying down. I would see them like over there by the window. And the reason that I didn't have an issue with it is because they were like in their own world, minding their business. You know what I mean? It's not like they were like jumping on me. So anyways, I actually ended up starting to name them. I was calling them like Reggie, Richard, Ricardo. They all had R names for some reason. And when I left, I actually was a little sad to be leaving my lizard friends. That's how I knew, like, oh, I'm a new person now, because old me would have been like, what? Lizard and friends do not belong in the same sentence. So yeah, that's just proof that your environment dictates who you are. I was raised around scary people that were scary of the nature and the jungle. When I got around an environment that I was not even able to be afraid, there's nobody screaming, you know what I mean? Like, I can't have my own opinions and figure out how I feel in this situation. I realized fear literally doesn't exist, and it's just like pointless to be afraid of lizards, you know, and critters when they're literally like minding their business. So that's my rant for today. Look at the iguana, just chilling.
Sometimes I wanna cry, but it's too much locked up inside. Got a block over here, feeling blocked over there, man. I'm praying that I even out the odds. Might have lost myself, but I didn't plan on it. Said I love you, I just wanna stand on it. The part of me that ain't well, about to mail it to hell. I'll be back once I put a stamp on it. A whole lot of love, but it wasn't peace. Shit was HD, but I couldn't see. I'm in Atlanta on 85, hurting like you won't believe. You know where I wanna be. Care for a nigga for a second, share with a nigga for a second, bear with a nigga for a second, bear with me, yeah, that's all I ask. Care for a nigga for a second, share with a nigga for a second, bear with a nigga for a second, bear with me, yeah, that's all I ask. You know what it is, came up without no OG. Stumbled in the game, ain't had nobody to coach me. Tryna kill it off, but I do it real slowly. Why it's attached like a parasite, holy moly. Hope it don't control me. Did a lot of bad, but if you know me, you know me. All of my niggas got POs or OD. Most of my niggas got COs or cold feet. So how I'm supposed to talk if I'm still out here learning how to walk? Last time I tried to speak in front of heart, I swear my spirit got outline chalk. Water baby out of water, feeling out of place. Just wanna swim for another day. I done ruined my rep, tryna pump out my chest. Nonetheless, it done turned to a bigger weight. Hey, care for a nigga for a second, share with a nigga for a second, share with a nigga for a second.
I just thought I would bring you guys into the pool with me because I got lonely, okay? And you guys are my only friends, so you're the only people that I have to talk to, okay? Gosh, look at all of these iguanas out here. This iguana, I actually almost stepped on it because I didn't see it when I was walking over here. Iguana. I think it's funny how they just like sunbathe. Iguanas will just come out into the sun and stand there. So yeah, I was just sitting here just thinking about how grateful I am for this life and the ability to do what I love while doing what I love. The ability. What the hell is that? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay, I know I said I wasn't afraid of critters, but that one's flying. I don't do the flying critters. I'm just now getting not afraid of the crawling critters. One day. We're working on it. But yeah, you know, like, it's just crazy to think that not too long ago I was literally homeless, lost everything, custody of my kids. Well, first I got evicted, and then the court found out I got evicted, and then I lost custody. And then while I was traveling to go see my kids in another state, my car got repossessed. And that was when, well, actually, then after that was the final hearing, which was basically like the first time I lost custody, it was like temporary. So like technically I still had a chance. So then we had the final one, and then that's when it was like solidified. And that's when I was like, peace out, America. What am I supposed to do? You thought I was supposed to sit up here being depressed? I'm gonna go somewhere and count me a check. Only ATLians will get that reference. But yeah, no, it was a choice that I made to, like, everybody always asks me, oh, why did you go to Mexico? Why did you go to Mexico? Why did you move to Tulum? In all honesty, I had a friend that was murdered by her husband. Yeah, domestic violence is no joke. So he murdered her and left her body on the side of the road in Houston, Texas. And then when the time finally came that, you know, the investigation was done and they had the evidence to convict him and everything, he killed himself. But anyways, her last Instagram post was that she wanted to move to Tulum. She was like, I love the vibes here. I so would move here. And so when my world fell apart, the only place I could think of was Tulum, literally. And actually, I manifested it because before I even lost custody, maybe I manifested losing custody, actually, because I got my plane ticket to Mexico before I even lost custody the second time. So, so I got my plane ticket trying to manifest, right? Like, oh, I'm going to go on this trip to Mexico, you know, by myself. Like, I'm going. I didn't know when I was going to go. I think I bought my ticket in December and I bought it for January. I only did that though because the ticket was super cheap. It was like $90. So I just got it just so I could, like I said, manifest it. I was manifesting. So I got my ticket, and then December came, January came, February came. After my hearing, the final divorce hearing on February 25th, 2025, 3 days after my birthday, when it was solidified that my kids were not coming back to me, I actually changed my ticket. So I already have the ticket. I just changed the date to literally 4 days later after I lost custody. That was February 25th. I left March 4th. So I got my ticket. I didn't even have my passport. I booked a passport appointment because your ticket has to be, as long as you leave within 14 days. If you don't have a passport, but your flight is within 2 weeks, you can get a same-day passport, and it's just like $50 more. So I booked my passport appointment, got my documents, went up there, got my passport, took my photo that day, the same day I bought my ticket. I got to change my ticket. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get I did everything that day. And I was like, oh, I gotta get my photo. And literally, I could have waited till the next day and got cute to go take my photo, but for some odd reason, I went as I was that day. Like, whatever I looked like that day, I literally went, and it was nighttime. I went at nighttime to go take my passport photo. So I went to CVS at like 9 o'clock at night, because it was right before they closed. This is just how you know I'm such a like master manifester, because one thing about it, like, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it, or I'm going to die trying. Either way, like, you know. So that's only if I want to do it, if I want to. So I went there, I took my passport photo, and I actually had a bun. You guys know I used to like always wear those buns, but the guy was like, you can't have a bun in your photo. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I had to put my hair behind my head, which I never do. So the photo came out looking a little weird, because anyways, but I was like, I don't care. I got my passport. And I was out of there. And also another reason too was I was living with my mom, and you guys know. Okay? I don't even have to elaborate on that. The real OGs know. And if you don't know, just go scroll back to my YouTube. So yeah, I was like, I'm leaving. Bye. And then I spent my last $1,000 on a course. Well, actually, it wasn't a course. It was like a coaching program for business owners, specifically like coaches and stuff. So it just helps you. They helped me helps you scale so that you can actually have a sustainable business and not be like struggling, you know. So I spent my last to invest in that, and the lessons I learned were way more valuable than the money I spent, you know. And it was just cool to be around people making $70, $80, $100, $200,000 a month. You know, like that's why I keep saying your environment changes everything, because like, you know, I'm very grateful I did that. I'm very grateful that I took that chance on myself, because like I said, the lessons I gained are just priceless. You know, I was able to be around, I had a coach that actually believed in me. You know, it's so hard to do something that you've never done before. You know, like losing weight, it's not hard for me because I've done that before. You know what I mean? Like I studied that. I went to school for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not hard for me. But building a business, like a sustainable business, like a growing business, that's some hard shit. Never did that before. So it was like, I was very happy that I made that decision, because it's so important to be around people that have already done what you want to do. Like that's literally the cheat code to life. If you never hear or listen to anything I ever say, listen to this. The cheat code to life is literally to just find somebody who's done it already. I don't care what it is. If it's a hairstylist, find like the best hairstylist that you can learn from. If it's shooting deer in the woods, go find the best person, the best deer shooter, and learn from them. If it's swimming, go find the best swimmer and learn from them. Like, you know, business growth, find the best business growth coach, find the best trainer, whatever. Find the best and listen to them. Do what they tell you to do, because obviously they've done it. You know, and make sure they have the proof. As long as you do your due diligence, and you know, make sure that they have the proof. So yeah, I did that, and now we're just keeping going. Good morning, you guys. So we are still in Palenque today, okay? And we are still in the creek. I like staying out here. I woke up so hungry that like literally my stomach was like eating itself. So I was like, I need to eat. But yeah, so this is what we are eating for breakfast. Just go like this. One thing about it, don't ever put a mango and tahini in front of my face. And the only reason I'm tearing this one up like this is because I had a mango yesterday and I had to throw it away. It was a little spoiled from being in my bag all day, in my hot bag. So I was trying to eat it and it was spoiled, so I was really upset. So this mango, I put it in the fridge and it tastes amazing. Yeah, guys, I'm out here in the trenches. There is not even any AC in the room. Can you imagine being in Mexico and it's 100 degrees out here? And I get it during the day. Most places actually won't have AC like during the day, only at night. So That was the first night I ever slept in Mexico with no AC at night. It actually wasn't that bad because the walls are like tent, like the air can still get through, so it wasn't that bad. I'm really like just contemplating if I want to stay here for one more night, because y'all, I say this in every video and I'm gonna say it again. I don't know who convinced me to like go to a different city every day. It's exhausting. But I said I was going to do this tour, so I'm going to finish it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Plus, everybody has already donated. You guys have literally helped me raise $250,000 for this app, so I'm not going to let you guys down. Everybody has already donated. My GoFundMe is full, so thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting this mission. I can't let you guys down. I gotta finish it. So, we're gonna finish it. The same way we finish this mango. I'm done being a caveman. Now I'm gonna go get ready for the day, because I'm still in my pajamas. Alright, so the place I'm staying at has this restaurant called La Reina Roja. So I actually came here yesterday and I got some beef fajitas that were really, really good. Actually, let me show you guys the name right here. Muchas gracias. So this is the restaurant, and I like that this place has a restaurant on the premise, because if you guys remember yesterday when we were walking through the garden and looking at like all of the fruits and the trees and stuff, they actually use the vegetables that they grow here in the kitchen, the fruits and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm like, way to like, you know, invest in, you know, keep everything in-house. So I think that's pretty cool. And then they do all their laundry here as well. Like they hang it up in the sheets and stuff, on the sheet racks and stuff. I am just getting some work done because I low-key feel like I've been kind of slacking, like not really with my clients, but more so just like with my work and my content and stuff. So sorry that I did kind of like, I was a little late in posting this video, so I apologize. But I really have taken today and yesterday, because I told you guys that 8-hour bus ride overnight, it was really exhausting. So today I was like, you know, I really felt like my body was just like, rest. Like, we don't have to go explore and climb mountains every day. It's okay to, you know, take one day off of climbing the mountains. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, is resting, working, and just enjoying this beautiful, beautiful place that has a lot of nature here. So we got this Clubhouse sandwich. Cheers! Let's see if we can fly this drone today. Let me see. Taking off. Oh, what happened? ¿Qué pasó? Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. This is literally not working. I don't know why. That's why it's not working. The controller wasn't on. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this shit not working? Okay, let's try this again. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Yikes. Okay, there we go. And then the third. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's proceed. Come to mama. No, not that way. The other way. Come to mama. Oh shit, where the fuck is this shit going? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I think I lost it. Goodbye. I'm screaming. Just like let this be a note to anybody that's getting into the tech stuff. Never get anything expensive for your first time, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna make mistakes. The shit's gonna drop, it's gonna crash into a tree or multiple trees, and you don't want to have a heart attack. This was $30 from Facebook Marketplace, and it even crashed into a couple trees. Okay, this part broke, but it's still pretty good, decent shape. I think I should probably do it in a place that doesn't have as many trees though. But I just wanted to see if it works because I haven't used it in a while. And this is not really like the best quality drone, but it's really good for practicing. So I'm just gonna keep practicing with it until I'm ready for the expensive kind, you know? Because practice makes perfect.
Care for a
Look
nigga
at the mountains.
for a second. Bear with a nigga for a second. Bear with me.
We are
That's all I
leaving
ask.
Lincoln.
I've been locked up for weeks, got more than us to lose. It's bad enough to break us, and your heart is split in two. But you fill me up, then you break me down, yeah, I accept it.